Hi guys, Victoria here. We are back with yet another travel vlog, this time from the Philippines. Specifically, I have traveled to Cebu, Mactan and Olango Island in the Philippines. On the screen you can see as I am landing in Manila because first I was flying from Guam to Manila and then from Manila to Cebu. And then from there, we took a car and then a boat to get to our destination, which was a resort on Olango Island in the Philippines. I think they are not sure.
Let's just throw it.
Oh, apela.
It's heavy. 25 kilos.
Apela ko anak ko rin.
Are you videoing? All right.
We were taking a banca boat to our resort on Olango Island. Banca boats are local and traditional boats in the Philippines. They are the primary water transportations of the locals in the Philippines. These boats are commonly used for fishing, transporting goods, and island hopping tours. Banca boats are built with outriggers on one side or on both sides of the main hull. Traditional banca boats are made of wood. The outriggers are made of bamboo to support and stabilize the boat. Unlike other canoes, banca boats travel faster and sail better even when paddled on rough waters. Bigger bancas, especially those used for island hopping tours, boat dives and sightseeing tours are built with motorized engines, tables, bench seats, a mini bathroom, and even a small captain's quarter. Big banca boats like these are spacious, can carry more than 10 people, and can travel at a great distance despite gushing waves. We were staying in the Talima Beach Resort, which is a tropical hideaway that offers you a tranquility and privacy with ocean view. This resort is perfect for couples, groups, divers, snorkelers, and people who want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city life and the stress of work. The coral rock beachfronts, the 14-hectare Talima Fish Sanctuary. In the restaurant, all dishes are freshly prepared and are served with a touch of friendly Filipino hospitality. We were quite lucky as we were here at the end of June, beginning of July, when the rainy season has already started, and only on the first day when we arrived and on the last day before we left it was raining, and in between actually we had very good weather, although it was almost always a bit hazy and grayish, not so sunny, and beautiful blue skies we didn't see on most days, only maybe one or two, but the weather was still perfect for our stay.
I think so, no? This one?
Ah, look, there must be something here making the water red. Ah, look, come here.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's like.
It's coming out from that thing. It's opening its mouth and it's blowing. I think it's because it's like danger, you know? So it's like...
Ah, because I was standing on it. I was stepping on it. Maybe, yeah.
So let me tell you a little bit about the Republic of the Philippines, which is a country consisting of 7,641 islands. And it can be found in Southeast Asia. The Philippines covers an area of 300,000 square kilometers, and as of 2021, it had a population of around 109 million people, making it the world's 13th most populous country. The province of Cebu, where we were traveling, is a province of the Philippines located in the central Visayas region and consists of a main island and 167 surrounding islands and islets. Its capital is Cebu City, nicknamed the Queen City of the South, the oldest city and first capital of the Philippines. The Cebu metropolitan area is the second largest metropolitan area in the Philippines. The name Cebu comes from the old Cebuano, Cebu or Cibo, which meant trade, a short-term form of the place for trading. It was originally applied to the harbors of the town of Sugbu, the ancient name for Cebu City. So on this day we were taking a tricycle to the harbor on Olango Island, which cost us around €3.50 for the two of us, and then we took the boat to the city, which was a ride like maybe 15-20 minutes long, and it cost us less than €0.50 if I remember correctly, or between €0.50 and €1 per person. Once we arrived to Cebu City, a car picked us up and we went to the Sirao garden, or as the locals call it, the mini Amsterdam, which is attracting tourists from all over the country as well as foreigners. It all started when a couple planted flowers to be harvested and sold on All Souls Day. They then noticed that their garden is attracting visitors, so they decided not to cut the flowers. The incursion of tourists encouraged them to plant even more. The more plants and flowers in the garden meant more visitors too. Celiosa is the main flower grown in this Sirao flower farm, but flowers like sunflower, chrysanthemum, daisy and aster are also planted here. The Temple of Leah was built as a symbol of undying love. The temple is Teodorico Soriano Adarna's gesture of love to his late wife Leah Albino Adarna, a life partner for 53 years. Tucked in Cebu City's highland barangay of Busay, construction of the temple started in 2012. The temple is reportedly made of 24 chambers that house an art gallery, museum, library, and bar, among others. It is also adorned with life-sized statues of Roman gladiators, lions, and angels all over. White stone steps give everyone a free access to the portico and towards the lobby, where a brass 10-foot statue of Leah is erected. In honor of her lifetime passion, Leah's collection of antiques, books, special objects, and memorabilia from foreign trips are stored in the 24 chambers of the temple. The architectural design of the temple took its inspiration from the Pantheon of Greece. The temple is hoped to withstand the test of time and retain its beauty for the next 3,000 years. So let's get back to talking a little bit about the history of this region. The arrival of Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan in 1521 began a period of Spanish exploration and colonization. Arriving in Cebu City, Magellan befriended Raihan or Raijan Humabon, the Rajah of King of Cebu, and persuaded the natives to ally themselves with Charles I of Spain. Humabon and his wife were given Christian names and baptized as Carlos and Juana. On 14th of April, Magellan erected a large wooden cross on the shores of Cebu. Afterwards, about 700 islanders were baptized. Magellan soon heard of Datu Lapu-Lapu, a native king in nearby Mactan Island, a rival of the Rajas of Cebu. It was thought that Humabon and Lapu-Lapu had been fighting for control of the flourishing trade in the area. On 27th of April, the Battle of Mactan occurred, where the Spaniards were defeated and Magellan was killed by the natives of Mactan. Later in the 16th century, Spain managed to colonize Cebu, and Cebu became the first European settlement established in the Philippines. In 1898, the island was ceded to the United States after the Spanish-American War and the Philippine-American War. In 1901, Cebu was governed by the United States for a brief period. However, it became a charter province on 24th February 1937 and was governed independently by Filipino politicians. Cebu, being one of the most densely populated islands in the Philippines, served as a Japanese base during the Second World War, which began with the landing of Japanese soldiers in 1942. In March 1945, combined Filipino and American forces landed and reoccupied the island during the liberation of the Philippines. Let's paddle to more pleasant waters. One of the days when we were on Olango Island, we decided to do an island hopping tour with a boat where we visited 3 other islands, and we were doing snorkeling and enjoying the sun and getting sunburned and looking at the fish under the sea in the ocean, of which I couldn't take a video because my little plastic pouch that should have protected my phone from getting wet didn't work, and my phone got wet underwater.
No, this one.
Oh.
Wah, mani unod gaw. May pagkapiling mo na yung ano diyan.
What is it? Nothing. Is there anything
Nothing.
edible?
This one is very nice. You know Viagra?
Really? Really?
Yes.
It has the same effect.
Yes.
Oh.
Lying. That guy, mom, that guy, 17, 17, nighttime, wife is tired. That's true, that's true. Yeah, that make it 5 rounds.
Ooh.
Oh, this one is good. Oh, you want to try? You want to taste?
Where? Which one? Let me see.
This one.
Okay, give me a little bit.
No problem.
This is the roll.
The yellow thing.
The yellow thing. So eat it like this?
Yes.
Put some soy sauce, no?
No. It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, little salty and sauce. Salty and sweet.
Is it not dangerous?
No, dangerous.
It's it's like No, it's
One more.
try it.
No.
It's okay.
There are some boundaries. No.
Okay,
Really.
Okay, enough.
I'm very happy to take a video of it, but not happy.
This is sea urchin. Okay. Viagra of Philippines. Sweet and salty. Yes.
The Olango Island Group is a group of islands found in the central Visayas region of the Philippines. It comprises of Olango Island and 6 satellite islets, namely Caobian, Camungi, Caohagan, Gilutongan, Nalusuan, Pangan, and Sulpa. The reef flat lagoon surrounding the island of Olango is considered one of the most extensive reef areas in the central Visayas. A total of 4,482 hectares of extensive sandy beach, rocky shoreline, inshore flats, seagrass beds, coral reefs, mangrove forests, mud flats, and salt marsh grass surround Olango and its satellite islets. The island's mangroves are most extensive in the Cebu province, and its offshore corals are home to various marine species. In December 2021, Super Typhoon Odette went across the province. People living near the coastal areas were urged to evacuate. Many areas across the Visayas lost electricity, with several provinces and areas being deprived further of communication services. According to the United Nations, 30 million people were impacted by the typhoon in the Philippines. At least 409 people died, over 1,300 were injured, and several went missing. The typhoon caused over $1 billion damage. Olango Island is one of the 7 best-known flyways in the world for migrating birds. Its main attraction is its 920-hectare wildlife sanctuary, a haven for migratory birds from Siberia, northern China, and Japan. These birds flock to the island seeking refuge from the winter climate of the other countries. The sanctuary supports the largest concentration of migratory birds found so far in the Philippines. These are 97 species of birds in Olango, 48 of which are migratory species, while the rest are resident birds of the island. It is best to visit Olango around the months of July to November, just in time for winter in the northern hemisphere. Although we were there in the beginning of July, we were not recommended to go to the sanctuary because we were told that we would not see much at that time, so probably it's better to visit later around September to November. That is when the birds start to fly through here. Many thanks once again for watching my video. I'm going to link all my travel vlogs in the description below so that you can watch my other videos. Also, the previous few videos from this trip, from the Northern Mariana Islands and Guam. And I hope to see you at my next videos in the future. Subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Also hit the bell button so that you are informed when I'm uploading a new video. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.